There are those days when I feel unbeatable, able to fight against all adversity, even alone, being able to get up when I decide. Are you thinking of Floyd Mayweather? Well, of course. He's a great symbol of tenacity, but also of defeats, which, however, apparently have always been overcome with great class and willpower. These features have always distinguished the real winners from the losers, and still distinguish those who subscribe to entrepreneur tips and activate notifications from those who don't. As you understand, today we'll talk about a great one, a boxing great, a great of business, a great of sports. Did I already say great? For the few who don't know him yet, Floyd Mayweather is an American boxer whose combination of speed, power, and technical skill made him one of the best boxers of all time. His father, other than being a boxing great, like his uncle, was also a drug dealer, probably because he didn't have the same luck as his son immediately, and because of the responsibility to feed his family. His mother was a drug addict. Briefly, a situation of poverty and crime separated Floyd Mayweather from his father from 1992 to 1998, the year in which Mayweather Sr., the champion's father, had to stay in prison to serve a sentence for drug dealing. While his father was serving his sentences, boxing became an outlet for Floyd. Think about this. Floyd often left the cinema or left a dinner with his family or friends because he wanted to do some jogging at home. He even trained at 2 a.m. for a psychological advantage. This is commitment. Mayweather made his debut in the professional world in 1996 against Roberto Apodaca, who had also just arrived. Apodaca is knocked down in the second round. This event will make Floyd a professional boxer, also having a decisive impact on his fees for every single fight. The record match between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao reached a pinnacle of advertising that the world of sport had never seen. In just 5 years of activity, what we can define as the most impressive and sincere boxing superstar stepped into the ring for confrontation with a man that millions of people believed he would be the first to tamper with Floyd Mayweather's dominant legacy. But yes, they were wrong. With a collection for Mayweather of $400 million thanks to concession contracts of the pay-per-view rights, and another $74 million made live. The match with Manny Pacquiao broke planetary earning records from every previous boxing match by over $200 million. Mayweather avoided having too many corporate sponsorships, but still wanted to let people know that he was for a few. Therefore, he made Tech8 the main sponsor, who spent $5.6 million for the event, with initial sponsorship offers starting from $1 million. Floyd Mayweather tops the list of the highest-paid athletes in 2014, with $105 million in just 2 matches. Before facing Manny Pacquiao, he had a net worth of nearly $400 million. Since his first big fight against Carlos Baldomir in 2006, which made Mayweather alone, so to speak, $8 million, and every fight that followed that match brought him at least $20 million. With a booming career now, Mayweather has launched his own promotion company, changing his nickname to Money. Is also the CEO of the Money Team, his sumptuous lifestyle brand with his own foreign car fleet, immaculate homes, luxury vacations, and personal treatment for himself, fitted for a king. This brand manages its most popular merchandise, selling hats, shirts, and other clothing. But despite numerous victories in the ring, and not just as we have seen, in his life there have also been many falls, especially style-wise. In 2011, Mayweather was sentenced to 3 months in prison, having negotiated for the crimes of domestic violence and harassment. This was due to an incident in 2010, where Mayweather assaulted his ex-girlfriend in front of 2 of their sons. Before entering the prison, he did one last thing, a great one. He fought against Miguel Cotto in May of 2012, winning the World Boxing Light Middleweight Association title. Mayweather was released for good behavior after serving 2 months and acknowledging his faults. On August 26, 2017, Mayweather fought against mixed martial arts champion Conor McGregor. The match produced huge financial gains for both boxers. Mayweather himself made, thanks to investors, at least $100 million for his appearance. But this was widely mocked, as he was accused of just looking for the publicity. This was actually true, also considering that Mayweather defeated with a technical knockout in the 10th round a boxer who had never participated in a pure boxing match. Someone here would say, "Do you like easy victories?" After, he announced his retirement after defeating Andre Berto on the 12th of September 2015. Today, Floyd Mayweather lives in a custom-built 22,000 square meter building and owns a boxing gym called Mayweather Boxing Club in Chinatown Plaza, Las Vegas. But let's see, in addition to his great business deriving from boxing, which other business has he created? First of all, a strip club. Yes, you got it right, a strip club. Opened a few years ago in Las Vegas. For someone whose idea of a normal party involves throwing cash everywhere while 10 barely dressed dancers move the side B in music rhythm, it's not surprising that he wanted, as one of his life ambitions, to open his own strip club. If this guy's going to be called Floyd Money Mayweather, then you can see how strangeness becomes the norm, since he enjoys life like no other. To further mark his narration, there was a noteworthy dissing which continued over time with the rapper 50 Cent. This is when the boxer accused the rapper of being infamous, insinuating that the singer was a police informant. This is a serious accusation for an artist who has made street credibility one of the cornerstones of his music since the beginning. Back to his life, and above all, to the boxer's business. As he remembers from his Instagram page, he has a fortune of $650 million accumulated just by fighting in the ring. This allows him to take off any whim, from the double personal plane to the luxury holidays in exotic places, including shopping for $400,000 each time he goes to Hermes, to his favorite toys, ultra-fast and expensive cars. Back again to the fighting. You really thought Mayweather had abandoned the ring? Think again. On February 20th, 3 years since his retirement, Floyd Mayweather Jr. will indeed return to fight. That's right. To challenge Mayweather will be Logan Paul, the famous 25-year-old American YouTuber and brother of Jake Paul. Mayweather himself made the official announcement of his sensational return. In fact, on his Instagram page, the poster of the special match has appeared, an event that you can already buy at a starting price of nearly $25. Once again, Mayweather proves himself for what he is, a volcano, in a flood. Even after having gone through a lot, as we have seen, in less than 40 years of life, he keeps on erupting lava on anyone who wants to challenge him. So, will it be a new Pompeii for Logan Paul? Bets accepted in the comments section, of course. By the way, how many times do I have to tell you to sign up so that you're not going to lose out on any of our hot videos? Metaphors aside, don't change the channel. Entrepreneur Tips will be back soon. Just long enough to find new and crazy success stories just for you. See you soon.